So is Blackberry stock a buy or sell right now? BB stock has had a tremendous run, and a recent article today says this could be a sell alert with Tim Foote cashing out 320,000 in Blackberry stock. But insiders making these moves doesn't always mean it's a sell for the stock. And you really have to sit back and ask yourself, is this a long-term thesis, short-term move in terms of what you're trying to do personally? I mean, us, you, me. And for me, this is part of the physical AI robotics trade for me. I think this is where I want to continue to pile in capital. Biotech stocks, I think any industry that really is focused in on changing and morphing due to the AI explosion. That is what I'm eyeing in on right now. And, let's get into the article. We'll break it all down. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video. I appreciate everybody for popping in here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not yet already. It does help us out tremendously. We're constantly putting out a ton of content here about what's going on in the markets. So, yeah, Tim Foote cashed out 320K in Blackberry stock. He's the chief financial officer at Blackberry, the CFO. He did disclose the insider sell on July 6th yesterday, according to a recent SEC filing. And Foote sold 25,878 shares of Blackberry. But I look at this and say, well, you know what? The CFO probably sits here and says, hey, this stock was basically done for not that long ago. It goes on a parabolic run. This to me is not an indication that, oh my gosh, it's time to sell. Now, if we were in a different scenario and Blackberry hadn't gone up like significantly and they're just selling the stock, like that's a sign of severe weakness. But the stock itself rallied pretty nice today. We still do have a pretty nice open position here. Average cost 745, at least on this position over on Robinhood. We traded this on an options play as well. Did really well on it. Got in at the same level. We had a $10 or actually a $9.50 call, $9.50 call, and cashed out on that. And then we're able to scoop this up on spot as well. Blackberry, though, over the last 3 months, still up 214%. This stock has just continued to impress. And, when you look at why and what just happened with earnings, if you're not looking at this in a short-sighted view, I don't think this is like big news. I don't think this is a reason to go get out of your position. This is not going to shake me out of my position right now. I think this is still a broader part of the AI trade. You look at the 5-year chart, we're back to where we were in 2021 territory. You'll zoom it out to the max. I mean, we're still a stock that is well down. It just has a completely new narrative, and the whole narrative flipped completely back in April of last year. And so a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, cashing out a 6-figure move. First off, not even a really big deal, right? And their CFO, you know what? He deserves to get paid. He deserves to get paid. And a lot of times this is how these companies operate. We know that. And, if you look at this kind of, further down on this article that they put out on Benzinga, it says here, um, investors frequently turn their focus to those token. Where it is. Let's see. They gave a decent breakdown. Well, actually, here first, gross margin of 78%. Companies demonstrates effective cost control and strong profitability relative to its peers. Earnings per share, BlackBerry's EPS reflects a little bit of a decline, falling below the industry's average, but the revenue growth was significant. An impressive revenue growth of 25.64%. This is a substantial increase in the company's top line earnings. As compared to its competitors, the company encountered difficulties with a growth rate lower than the average among peers in the information tech sector. But again, a deal locked in with NVIDIA and understanding where this physical AI trade is going, BlackBerry is a play that I want to stay in right now. Got a good position. I do think there's still upside. And they mentioned it here Investors should approach insider transaction as part of a comprehensive analysis. There's various elements at play, right? This isn't just, oh my gosh, big insider sells. When a company insider makes a new purchase, that is an indication that they expect the stock to rise. Insider sells, on the other hand, can be made from a variety of reasons and may not necessarily mean that the seller thinks the stock will go down. So I think the CFO was probably taking profits here and had an ability and an opportunity to do so when the stock had just performed exceptionally well. Um, and so there you go, right? So it's been publicly, put out there. The thing is, too, you look at the weekly, nice pullback down 16.5%, but still over the last month, when you zoom out on the chart, we're still up 17%. Stock still looks really, really good. Now, to go along with my robotics, kind of thesis here, another ticker that I've been talking about, I'm slowly starting to actively accumulate it, is RoboStrategy. This is ticker BOT. This is going to be one that I want to not make a massive percentage of my portfolio, but just continue to accumulate it. Private companies in this physical AI trade. This is a way to get exposure to a lot of those big companies. Figure AI is the big name inside this ETF, which is RoboStrategy here. And, we're getting back down to where my average cost is. And I'm watching this very closely, probably going to be making another move on this. And so, yeah, just something to keep on your radar as well, in addition to tracking Blackberry. But tons of other plays out there. We'll be making a lot of content about a lot of different plays. Blackberry will be an asset that we'll continue to watch very closely. I know a lot of you really enjoyed the video I just put out recently on Blackberry when it surged up. We'll continue to track it. If you were watching this channel early on, you caught that wave with us. We talked about it months ago. And so, yeah, appreciate you all for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.